all working. Let's get social stream up and running. Activate. All right. I should be able to see chat across all platforms. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch simultaneously. And that's all there is to that. All right. For those that are tuning in that may have missed the last stream. Where's this at? Oh, it's right here. We were recreating viral TikToks in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But we ran into a small problem in that, well, this one we were working on was quite difficult. We throw paper towels, 13.5 pounds of meat. If these things are out, we're gonna throw them. I think that's where we left off. Okay, so we were recreating the viral Costco guys video. That's what we're doing. And so this part of the Costco guys video has to do with lifting up as many squishmallows as possible. Which means I need to find the stuffed animal lady. So where is the stuffed animal lady at? We just gotta go do that mini game. Junie Sandseal Toys Encounter. The Sahasra Slope Skyview Tower when heading towards Kakariko Village. Kakariko Village is over here. Oh, okay, so let's check over here. Let's see if we can find her. And then I'm planning on streaming tonight as well. We're doing a kids nap time stream. So I have like an hour. We're on a crunch here. Okay. There's the first cutter. Da, 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 da. There. There she is. Perfect. Oh, I was like, where is she? This was not the way to Hateno Village. Oh, no. Alright. I refuse to give up my dreams of handing these out to school kids. Can't wait. Yes, 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 we know. I thought she was talking to me that whole time. Okay. Why don't you pay me, actually, to clean up my mess? Like, sure, whatever, lady. We'll clean up your mess. I am not playing the minigame here. I just need to get as many of these together as I can. And this is the way to do it, for sure. This is way further out than I remember these being. It's been a long time, okay? I haven't played this game in a while. This minigame. I am taking way too long on this. I have like 1 minute left. Ah, panicking! We're good. We're good. We're good. We're gonna be fine. Okay. Now from here, we can do the Costco guys thing. We're Costco guys. Let's see how many Squishmallows I can lift. Hey, Mario. I thought that was in the game. I was like, what the heck? We did it. We got most of them in. Thank you.
That scared me a lot.
It was pretty loud. I think this will be the final stream with this voice, at least for the time being. I'm going to make a new voice. Okay, so we did it. We're Costco guys. Let's see how many squishmallows we can lift. We did it. We lifted 8, 10 actually, at one time. All right, what was the next thing on the list of things to accomplish as the Costco guys? This is seriously like the longest TikTok of all time. How did this get so viral? This probably made them so much money. If they were monetized, because this had like 1 billion views. And you get like, TikTok does not pay its creators unless the videos are over 1 minute long. And this video, I think, was 1.5 minutes long. The original Costco guys video. Next, well, I'll pull it up again so we can reference it here. Why does it? It's every time. Purple Riolu, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't watch TikTok, so I'd give I will know any of these. Haha.
Well, don't worry. We've got TikTok here on my computer. If I can figure out how to show my screen. There it is. Display capture. Look at it. It's a turtle. Here's the original.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're
Still eating my chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we throw paper towels. We're Costco guys. Of course we need 13.5 pounds of meat.
We did that one.
We're Costco guys. These things are out. We're gonna throw them.
We did that one.
We're Costco guys. Let's see how many squishmallows I can pick up at one time.
And we just finished this one.
We're Costco guys. Of course I gotta try out the office chair.
Okay. Now we have to create an office chair or find a chair. We can do that. We can do that. Okay. Where would an office be? I know there's one here in Terrytown, because they have a business there. So we go there, and we find a chair, and then we spin in the chair. It's not going to be a spinny chair, but I can spin. I can make Link spin around, which is just as fun. If your chair can't spin, you can spin without it. That's a saying that my parents have told me for generations. Why is my voice reader not working anymore? Did I mute it? I did mute it. Whoops. Confession, I've never been in a Costco. How? Have you never been in a Costco? Costco's like my favorite store by far. It's like one of the best stores, I think. Just in general. You do have to pay a membership to go in, which
had a membership, and up until recently never lived near one.
Well, I highly recommend Costco. So my primary shopping combo right now is Costco, and then for small stuff, Aldi's. It's like a combo between the two. Because the issue with Costco is that it's bulk buying, right? So you like everything is like huge and big portions. So I feel like you don't need that quite as much if you live on your own or if you're a small family, you know. But for me with 3 kids, it's convenient. Plus that Costco hot dog, man. This isn't... Wait, this isn't an office. This is just... Where's the office? I thought this was the office. Is this the office? Not a good enough chair. Another place we could try. Another place we could try.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I'm just shopping for myself, one product from that store would take up my entire apartment, LOL.
But you could go just to get the hot dog. The hot dog is good. And the pizza. I think we make our money's worth from Costco from just eating at the food court. My family and I. Okay, there's the Tano. Here? Why did it zoom in on me like that? Hot dog and drink, and it's like a foot-long hot dog. Not like a little, like, tiny hot dog. It's like foot-long hot dog and drink, $1.50. Crazy. Crazy prices. Okay, let's try the Hateno School. Yeah, that's...
Hi! Kololimpa!
Hey, what's up, Trogdor? Hello, Dash. It's good to see you. It's been a bit. How are you? And welcome in. Welcome in, Trogdor the Burninator. There's a chair. Hey, 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 hey.
Okay, maybe one day when I get bored of Target. Never.
Wait, why did the voice say it like that? Never.
Burninating the countryside-y.
What is up, Benny?
It has. I work late. Usually when it'd be streaming. Happy to catch a stream.
I know, we're streaming during kids' nap time today. And for the older kids, it's quiet time. We just adapted nap time into quiet time so that there's like an hour-long break for the parents in the middle of the day. I think it's the key to a happy life as a parent. Okay, we are recreating the Costco guys video. That is what we're doing right now at this moment, for those just coming in. This scene right here.
Of course I gotta try out the office chair.
Okay, so here we go. We're Costco guys. We're Costco guys. Of course we gotta try out the office chair. He's dumbfounded. Like, what is he doing? I'm trying out your chair, bro. All right. Now we're roped into a cutscene here. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be part of this cutscene. Oh, okay. What was... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted here. Okay, so we tried out the office chair. And I think that's just about it for the Costco guys video.
This thing's good.
We're Costco guys. Of course we go.
Okay, so then it's just Link eating, which we've done. We've done that already. We already have clips of him eating, but we could eat again. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to eat more meals. Oh, I was supposed to show that entire animation. I'm a goober.
Last time I went to Office Depot, I spun around on every single chair in that store, which I consider an achievement.
That's a lot of chairs. That's a lot of chairs. Why did you do that, though? Was it like a challenge? Like, there's a lot of spinny chairs in here, and I need to spin on all of them. It's legendary. It's legendary, whatever reason. Okay, here we go. Link eating food. Dude, that's how I eat too. Slap the belly a couple times. Just make sure it's in there. Yep. Okay, that's a wrap. We've done it. We did the Costco guys video. All right, now we need to find our next one on the list that we want to do.
The person I was with was getting something laminated, and we were waiting a while, LOL.
Hey, that's pretty respectable use of time, I'd say. All right. We could do the Costco guys 5 big booms. I'm not sure how I would do that. Actually, I got a way to do it. This is an easy one. This is an easy one we can knock out. Let's find the video. Okay. Here we...
Greetings and salutation, Chuz.
Hello, Egg, welcome in. Good to see ya. Also, welcome to everybody who's popping in, that's lurking over on... I see we got quite a few people watching on TikTok. Maybe it's my nap time. And of course we got people on Twitch. We got people on YouTube. And Roz. So thank you all for being here. Okay. Where's the original? These don't look like the original.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh.
This is real. It was like a cameo. Someone paid for a cameo.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. You hear me? Hit the rollie, start with the roll.
Where's the original?
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Oh. we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away.
That's so... What does it mean? What do you mean you're sorry about my brother passing away?
Will this stream validate why I stay off TikTok? I think so, lol.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna recreate next. Now, is there anybody in Tears of the Kingdom who has...
This is why I watch IG Reels.
IG Reels is just TikTok 4 months later. I'll stand by it. I'll stand by that. It's the same videos. Although I don't think the big booms... that actually isn't a TikTok video, but someone posting a cameo they got. Or like from a live stream or something. That wasn't there. They didn't post that. Because...
It's because of the comments.
It's because of the comments. Because I think even the Costco guys know that that's tasteless to post that. But somebody asked for them to do that or something.
Real ones watch shorts 2 years late.
That's true. Real ones do watch shorts way later. Oh, man. I do love... you know what? I'm a lover and a hater of TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. I think that short form content is polluting the minds of the youth and is so just bad for society. But man, some of them are just so funny or so creative or just so educational. I've learned so much from TikTok.
And the realest ones watched LinkedIn Reels.
That's... Dude, we need to become LinkedIn influencers. That's how I could land a new job. But yeah, I think, like with all forms of content creation, it's a two-edged sword that can be good and bad depending on how you use it. So the people that hate on TikTok, I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's any different than TV, YouTube. They have all this. They have different ways of getting your slop.
The realer ones watch grocery giggles.
What the heck is a grocery giggle? What do you mean you watch grocery giggles? Stars over Hyrule 09. Just subscribed. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you.
In Illinois.
I knew it. I knew it right away. I'm like, it's someone who didn't chat even once. It's Dan Willover. Welcome in. You're in Illinois.
I have a couple friends with Italian brain rot in their feeds, and I don't even know what to say.
Italian brain rot. What is Italian brain rot? Is it that talking cat? That was like Russian. Oh. Look into my eyes.
I do the random gifts. I wish it gave it to people who watch.
Yeah. There has to be like, I'll look in the settings. Maybe there's something that I can do that makes it so it's only for like active chatters. That would be better. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeff. You're too kind. Also, I hope you're enjoying Illinois. I used to live in Missouri, just on the border, and
It's very chill.
been up to Illinois several
Tralala
times.
and Spring Bardito Crocodilo, to name a couple. BC of this, I'm gonna say that IG Reels is ahead. Italian brain rot was like a month ago.
Really? Tralala? Like the Tralala guy? Tralala, like that? That's like old video. I don't know what Spring Bardito Crocodilo is. But I want to come out here and say that I do not represent TikTok or a common TikTok user. I mean, I do scroll on TikTok.
Tralalero, tralala.
Okay, where am I going? I need to find... Okay, so we need to give 5 big booms for someone who had a brother pass
Mario
away.
Crocodilo.
I know where we could go. I know where we could go. I don't think I've done this yet. Great Plateau. If we go to where Zelda is, we could do this in front of Zelda. But spoilers, it's not actually Zelda. It's some punk Yiga that enjoys cross-dressing? Come to think of it, are any of the Yiga clan women? Maybe they are. Maybe all of them are women. Aren't they technically an offshoot of the Gerudo?
See, IDK, I feel old now because I'm like, what the heck? And why?
There comes a point where you start seeing videos and things, and you don't understand it. You're like, why is this funny? Or why are people doing this or saying this? And I think that's the point where that you're old. That's when old age has hit. There she is. Okay.
Also, does TikTok have midget versus camel racing?
I don't know. I haven't seen midget versus camel racing. So maybe
Or
not.
I'm at an elevated mental state. JK?
I'm at an elevated mental state. True. You've just... Okay. We're gonna do this with Zelda in the shot. Okay. We're so sorry to hear about your brother who passed away. That gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Why did this happen? Actually a cool shot. Actually a cool shot. Actually cinematic. Beautiful. That's a beautiful picture. We gave him 5 big booms. So there you go. That's another one off the checklist, I think. I can't believe this was a real thing. That really was said. Let's...
You'll remember me?
Hey, guy. Welcome back. Good to see ya. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. We are recreating famous TikTok videos in Tears of the Kingdom. I think next up...
Boom, 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 boom.
Next up, let's do a Nara Smith cooking video. Now, Nara Smith, for those unfamiliar, is famous for... I mean, she's kind of in that, like, trad
I've
wife.
seen the other one.
But it's also kind of like ASMR. And she cooks natural things, and she always dresses insane. What is that hat? Okay, hold on, here we go.
When I asked my husband whether he wanted dessert after lunch today, I was expecting him to say no. But when he said he was craving an ice cream sundae, I just had to make him one since he doesn't have dessert a lot. I started by making my sprinkles, decided on blue, white, and purple.
This was not what I was expecting from stream today, haha. Please do the Emily Marco pumpkin pie fail.
I combined milk, heavy cream, sugar, vanilla, a pinch of salt, heated that up on the stove.
Okay, I'll look at it,
Tempered
Dash.
my egg yolks and some sugar before pouring that mixture back into my warmed milk and letting that come up to temperature. I strained that, let that cool to room temperature, and then popped that in the fridge while I got started on making my condensed milk for my hot fudge. I simmered some milk and sugar for about 45 minutes before straining it out and setting it aside while I chopped up some chocolate. Combined that with the condensed milk, let that melt on the stove before adding in a knob of butter, letting that get to know each other before pulling it off and jarring it. To go with his sundae, I decided to make a vanilla wafer since those are one of his favorites. You just need a little crunch with your sundae. So I combined all of my...
Why? First off, I started off by making sprinkles. Is an insane thing. That's just an insane thing to say. I don't like.
This is oddly creepy to me, TB.
That's how I feel too, guy.
I added in my flour mixture before scooping them onto a baking tray, pressing them down, and baking them until golden brown. While those were cooling, I churned my ice cream.
That was just straight up. She did just straight up make Nilla wafers.
For about 35 minutes before putting it in a little ceramic. Popping that in the freezer and getting started on my whipped cream, which was basically just whipping heavy cream with a little bit of powdered sugar and vanilla. Then it was time to plate. I put down the vanilla ice cream, hot fudge, whipped cream, sprinkles, and vanilla wafer, and before I knew it, it was gone and he wanted a second one. When I asked my husband...
Wow. How long do you think that took? That had to take hours.
I'm waiting for her to add the poison.
Let's watch another one. Is this like... Yeah, this is the original. This is her. She's live right now. What do the live streams look like? I'm curious. We'll never know. No live video. Oh. We were tricked. It's fake. These outfits are so extravagant for making food. I think is she a model? I think she's a model. Like that's like what she did before doing TikTok. Let's go off of her most popular video. That's not even a cooking video. Here we go.
My sister's in town to visit, and she's been craving bubblegum so bad, but she ran out, so I just decided to make it for her. I poured some powdered sugar.
She's been craving bubblegum so bad, so I decided to make her some bubblegum. That's not a thing a human person says.
around some wax paper and created a well before combining my gum base with some corn syrup and slowly melting it down. Once that was all,
Where do you even learn this? Where do you even learn how to do this?
Poured it into my little powdered sugar wells I created. One of her favorite flavors is green apple, so I made a green apple one, and then also experimented with making a cinnamon vanilla gum. Once the mixture was cold enough to handle, I kneaded it and then stretched it out and made sure to always have it covered in the powdered sugar so it wouldn't stick. Then I rolled out my gum, cut it into equal pieces, and decided to go for a little gum ball. Once all the green apple ones were formed, I moved on to my cinnamon vanilla ones and set them aside before tossing them in some more powdered sugar. To keep them fresh, I placed them in some wax paper, twisted the sides, and repeated that process with all of them. And then they were ready to try. These tasted even better than
That's
Paying $1 for 6 gum instead of this.
that. Seriously, it's like my sister was really craving some gum, and instead of just going to the Walmart down the street and buying a pack of gum for 50 cents, I spent 6 hours making gum. Also, no way that's her sister. They look nothing alike.
I can't take the background opera seriously.
And she was so excited. The cinnamon vanilla ones tasted like a donut. I was very pleased about. My sister's
That's not her sister, right? That's not her real sister. The Piper America. Who is that? Should I know who that is? I'm like weirdly like, look at this outfit.
While my toddlers were playing.
I can't hate on this too much. She's just cooking. Like, she's just doing cooking. she's like a cosplayer, but for cooking. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna like wear the craziest outfits that I can find. She looks like a seashell.
In the backyard, they asked me for a Capri Sun. Since I had all the fruit at home to make.
They asked.
Imagine the sister is adopted and Andros just put himself in hot water real fast.
I'm the one to break them the news that she's adopted. She's like, I didn't know.
While my toddlers were playing in the backyard, they asked me for a Capri Sun. Since I had all the fruit at home to make some, I told them to give me a minute.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not. Tell them, yeah, I'll make you a Capri Sun. And a Capri Sun? Is that how people say it? I'm convinced she's an alien or a robot.
Started. Their favorite one is the multivitamin, so I decided to use some pineapple, pears, apple.
Bro, why is she aura farming? What is this? What is this? She's like,
some pineapple, pears, apple, oranges, and also some frozen cherries. I took the skin off my pineapple, chopped it up before moving on to my pear.
AI talks
doing
more
the exact
naturally than
same.
her.
I peeled my oranges, cut those into slices, and then moved on to doing the same with my Granny Smith apple. Once all of my fruit was chopped, I put it all in a bowl. I also added some cold grapes, and it was time to start juicing all of.
I think we need to make our own Nara Smith voice. Let's go to 11 Lads. That's not 11 Labs is where I want to go. All right. We're in here. We need to make our own ASMR text-to-speech voice, and I will give you guys the power of ASMR. Voices. Okay, we're gonna add a new voice. Clone your voice with only 10 seconds of audio. Oh, I should do this at some point. I could get a professional voice clone of me. I could have just a...
If people watch that unironically IDK what to say.
I think... Okay, well, you gotta think. There's an element to it that's ASMR, right? Like, she speaks very calmly, and there's, like, a satisfying to watch, like, cooking. You know? Like, I could see that. People that are into, like, fashion and design, she also appeals to that because she always is, like, really extravagantly dressed. And then there's people like me that just think it's hilarious. I think that that is very funny. I feel like she has to be, like, self-aware that it's, like, so alien to be like, I'm making my child a Capri Sun. There's some really funny spoofs of it. Let's search. Nara Smith parody. It's like the top thing.
I woke up this morning severely dehydrated. That salt was forming on my skin. I'll save it for later. So I decided to make huache from half a watermelon that had grown on my tree. It came perfectly preserved in a sustainable algae wrap. I carved out the inside of the watermelon, leaving only the skin and juice. This will be the bowl. I started making my condensed milk by
Oh
milking
my
my
gosh,
sheep goat.
can I
used
show
some of
that
the
one?
milk to make a quick pat of butter. Added the milk and butter to a saucepan, along with some hand ground sugar. I let that heat up on the stove until it condensed itself. Or you can condense your sheep goat first, then milk it. Next, I needed soda water, so my sheep goat exhaled gas into a jar of water. Non-seasonal fruits had sprouted on my tree, so I collected all of them to put in my huache. I chopped up the fruit into bite-sized pieces. I cut up some of the watermelon meat as well and set that aside. Next, it was time to assemble my Korean fruit punch. I checked for bubbles in my soda water and added that into my watermelon bowl.
That's so funny. I can't. That's just... okay. Okay, we are going to make a new voice. It needs to be a soothing. I need to get my most soothing.
Unfortunately, I have to head out.
All right, Purple Rio, thanks for coming by, for chatting, and thanks again for the sub. Appreciate it. I need to channel my ASMR, my calmest voice that I can do. That's what we're gonna have. Should it be higher? Should it be higher? Or should it be lower? I think I do better at this range, right here. Okay. I need something to read. Text. Skitsit. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Text to speech training sentence. Yes. Okay, we'll read this. You guys ready?
I'm Guy. This is just my channel.
Oh, hi, Guy. Welcome back. Skitsit. Looks like a good one. I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna read this in a very soothing and calming voice. Okay. In a bustling city where the echoes of courtrooms and whispers of justice intertwined, prosecutors have opened a massive investigation into allegations of fixing games and illegal betting. The legal system, like different telescopes, designs aimed to expose the truth, each method possessing unique... Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get out of that. Will we get a calm? The beach is a canvas painted by the colors of the sea and sky. Wow, that's pretty good. The beach is a canvas painted by the colors of the sea and sky. But it's not, I don't think it's whispery enough. I think I need to be even chiller. Okay. And I think I will go a little bit higher, I think this is good right here. What do you guys think? ASMR with Andros? I need, We Fit yoga music. That always helps me to enter Zen mode. Okay. As the investigation unfolded, the need to strengthen the education of good lawyers became evident. Feedback from the seasoned professionals
I never thought this would happen!
became crucial. It had to be timely and accurate throughout the project. Just like humans, judging distance by the relative size of objects, the legal team sought clarity amid the complex web of allegations. And we're done. Let's see what we got. We have a very high quality microphone. Tales told by the fire warm the coldest night. Tales told by the fire warm the coldest night. Is that good? I kind of liked the last one better. Also, I still feel like it's not very whispery. Maybe I just whisper. I'll just whisper. Okay. Yet, in the grand scheme of things, this information seemed insignificant. Churches, however, insisted on addressing the issue, emphasizing that they should not encourage such activities or make them look harmless. It was a moral stance against the backdrop of legal intricacies. What do we get out of this? Whisper Dross. That's Andros, but with whisper at the front is my new thing. It's my new stage name, Whisper Dross.
A handcrafted boat carries dreams sewn into every sail. A handcrafted boat carries dreams sewn into every sail. A handcrafted boat carries dreams sewn into every sail.
That's pretty good. I think that's it.
A handcrafted boat carries dreams sewn into every sail.
He's got kind of like a little bit of a hum to his voice. It's Whisper Dross. Language. English. Whisper. Perfect. I have the rights to this voice. It's my voice. I have the rights to it. Okay, I am going to now adjust.
A handcrafted boat carries dreams sewn into every sail.
Okay. I've copied the ID. And I will use this in our text speech here. Let's go back to our chill music. And goodbye, goodbye, Navi voice, and hello, new voice.
Test. 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 Test.
There he is. You guys have a new voice. You're now whispery. Whispery Andros. All right. Looks like quiet time and nap time are done. So we'll do this last one and then... So I've got... Yeah.
Asmar.
Asmer. All right. I got so sidetracked there by kids coming out. All right, let's get our scenes here. We need a place to cook. Probably just go to Lookout Landing.
Use that pot in your photo.
Use the pot in my photo. What pot are we talking about? Because there's not one over by that fire I was just at. But I know there's one here.
The one for cooking dishes.
Oh yeah, I could just use the one that was... I could just use one from my inventory, you're right. Yeah, we've got like a full kitchen here. Okay, what are we gonna make? What are we gonna make? Let's make another crepe. Can I swing my sword in here? Perfect.
Skewer.
We should make a beef skewer. That doesn't feel very Nara Smith. I feel like Nara Smith would, like, makes things that are really intricate, and like a berry crepe would be good for that. And for that we'll do. We need. Okay. Wow, I'm so intense. Perfect. That's a good angle right there. All right. Today I am making a berry crepe. First, we'll start by getting the berries. Where's the berries? I don't have any. Oh, no, I do. First, we'll start by placing the berries on our cooking table, on our cutting board. I'll voice over this better. Next, I will cut the berries into little pieces. Perfect. Let's try it again. Okay. Next we have next we'll wash wheat.
Yummy.
This is so funny. The voice is so good. Okay. Next we hand wash our wheat. Oh wait, I know what I do. I know what I do. Wait. Yeah. Oh, I already put one up here.
Don't forget the feet fungus on the wheat.
You definitely need that. Next, we hand wash our wheat. Okay, what other ingredients are in the crepe? Let's go pretend to harvest milk from a cow. I'll be back. I know where I can find a cow. You're on Apple TV. You don't have Apple TV. Oh no! I can't believe I did that. That was a dumb mistake. Alright, where are the cows at? I need more milk. We'll buy some from the store. Go to the Hateno Village store. Buy some milk. There it is. Sweet. You just got the cheese wheel.
You will need to wash the cow's milk.
And then we bought a bunch of butter. water is better. Wow, that voice is so soothing. Should I talk like this all the time? I want it to not be raining. Hey Lucas, why is someone trouble? Oh, okay. Sure, we'll use this. All right. Time to milk a cow. Why do you move out of the way? Okay. Next we harvest fresh milk from dairy cows from Hateno village. Please. Yep, there we go.
It can produce glass.
Thank you, Mr. Cow. Okay, so we've got milk. Now I need eggs. Where's the egg farming spot? Eggs. I know there's like a spot where there's like tons of eggs.
Just east of Laurelin Village.
Just east of Laurelin Village. It's like up here.
We have to make it all the way to the top of the cliff and jump off the side. And when you jump off the side, you will see multiple overhangs that have eggs in them. Well, nests with eggs in them. Once you collected those eggs, jump down to the lower areas and you'll see even more eggs.
Perfect. That's where we'll go. Yeah, you didn't know that's how cows gave milk, guy? That's how cows do it in real life too, from what I've heard. 'Cause they just drop it straight out of the bottle. The hardest part of of milking a cow is transferring it from the glass jar to the milk jug. We're almost there. almost there, I meant not actually almost there. We still have to climb up a little. Adventure. Adventure. Getting some eggs. So many eggs. We're collecting from Lurlin Village Cliffs. Shh. Eggs are a rare commodity now. This is like a sign of wealth. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl music? Heck yeah. It's like my favorite. My favorite Pokemon gen. Okay. Back to our cooking station. I ran in a complete circle. Next, we crack our eggs into a large cooking bowl. Berries, wheat. And then we need to get butter. Y is sort. By type. There we go. Okay, let's see. Where's the... It is goat butter. Where are goats? Where do I find goats? We got goats at like one of the stables over here, right? I swear there's a spot with goats. White goats gone missing. Okay, yeah, where are these? Oh. For some reason in my brain, this was sheep. But it's actually goats over at this one. Okay. I know where to go. I know where to go. I know where to go to get some goats to pretend to now get goat butter from goats. How does one get goat butter from a goat? Well, the same way that you get milk bottles from a cow. They just poop them out. Yeah.
Hello.
That boy LJ, welcome in.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, we're...
Hi.
The voice sounds slightly different every single time.
How are you doing?
There you go. That's how you get goat butter. Okay, now back to the kitchen. I'm doing good. We are currently making a cooking video, and so I'm getting all the ingredients, harvesting the ingredients, and now we are finally on the final step where we combine them all together.
That took a while.
It did.
Wow.
Just like a real Nara Smith cooking video, though. I'm sure it takes like 8 hours. She's just like, I'm making bubble gum from scratch. And you're like, what? What?
I love talk and bot.
How do I do that every time? They are fantastic games. I'm so excited to get them in like 4K. At 120 frames or 60 frames or whatever it is they're actually going to be at in the final. Okay, Tabantha wheat. Egg. Where's that milk at? Milk. And berries. Next, we combine all of the ingredients.
4K. That would be so good.
Next, we combine all of the ingredients. And we get an omelet. That wasn't what I thought this was going to make. Let's try that again.
Next we poo-poo.
Next. Butter?
Sorry.
Okay. It still makes an omelet. How did I make a crepe last time? All right, let's see here. Oh, it's not. Okay, we need cane sugar. Okay.
Hello there, lurking for a bit.
Hello, Presto. Welcome in. Okay, so now we have... Hold that. Hold Boiled that. That's the honey crepe, but isn't there a berry crepe? Wild berry, fresh milk. Cane sugar. And Tamantha wheat. What did I have in here that was different? Butter. I put butter in. Butter changes this from a crepe to an omelet. Very easy to make that mistake. Now we mix all of the ingredients into the cooking pot. And we have our wild berry crepe. And now we enjoy our wild berry crepe meal. Delicious. Oh, and that is where stream is going to end. That was a lot of fun. We made two Costco guys videos and an R. Smith cooking video. That's 3 viral TikToks that I will have up edited on my TikTok shortly. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back tonight.
What would a wild berry taste in real life?
I'm pretty sure it's just like it just looks like a raspberry. I will be back tonight. I am going to be playing some Minecraft. We're going to be back on the Minecraft train. I've never beat the game, and so I think it might be fun to try and actually get to the end and win. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have help from a Minecraft expert. So, it should be a fun time. The Andros SMP starts tonight. All right. And with that, I'm going to call it. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, and see you later. Peace out.
At 5e, at Mars.
Yeah, it'll be close to 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That's the plan.